Hey guys, Alan, Front Page Fab. Got something to show you. Another new little toy for the hot rod.
Let's get in the shop and build something.
I've been wanting to do this for a lot of years. Just too many other things came up and I wasn't able to pull the trigger. But it's finally here. The beginning of data logging for me. What I ended up with was from RPM Performance. We're setting this up so that I can record oil pressure, oil temp, water temp, tranny temp, and vacuum. Yeah, that's the initial 5 things I'm setting it up for. That's what's in here. When I get some more money saved up, we're going to buy the rest of it, and that will let me record 8 EGTs as well as an accelerometer, and that will finish out what I need to track everything I'm needing to track, at least at the level I'm at. I'm sure somebody will comment and say, well, you need to track this, you need to do that, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I'm bracket racing. Maybe someday I'll need that, all the other shock travel and the box, the secondary box I'm going to get to go with this will let me do all that. I'm planning for the future, but my immediate needs are this, what I have in here, and then the EGT and the accelerometer. Once I get those, I'll probably be good for a few years as I save more money up to do more things to the hot rod. So anyway, what do we have here? Well, I kind of just told you what I have. But I have already cut it open. I'm not going to lie to you. This tape is so I can just keep it sealed shut. But everything's still in the boxes as received. So, first thing I got is everything that was ordered. Circled that they made sure they completed it. They've told me they've got everything here. My channels. I also ordered the dash, so we got to get that mounted. So it's going to replace some things. So I know my Autometer data logging tack, as soon as I get it out, it's for sale. But what do I have here? So first off, I have this is a Type-C connector to USB 3.0, and I'll do charging as well. I have this is an oil pressure sensor, so that'll go here up top. This is a trans temperature sensor. This is my oil temperature sensor. My water temperature sensor. My drive shaft RPM sensor. Oh, I forgot about that one. And my vacuum sensor. So these are everything I'll be set up to record. And they even tell you in the instructions how they set this up. So it tells me in the Excel channel, That's my oil pressure. In channel 1 is my tranny temp, channel 2 is my oil, 3 is my water, 4 is my vacuum. Pretty cool. They've already programmed that. I don't know if they programmed the display, but I've already downloaded the software. So this is the display here. So I'll find out once I get it all connected if they have this programmed with this or not. I don't know. We'll see. And then I have a wiring diagram or schematic diagram. This is eventually what I will have. So this shows this is the basic setup here. Down here is the EGTs for all 8 cylinders. And off of this box, I'll also have accelerometer. So pretty straightforward stuff there. Yeah. All right. So do you want to know what all this stuff costs? $2,198 in this box right here. Right here is the actual brains to the operation. Let's see if I can get it out here. All right, here's the brains. There it is. So there's a cable here, it's a serial cable. That's the only thing I wish they would update is get rid of this and go to a new style USB, maybe a Type C, since that seems to be the way the world's going. And get rid of the old serial interface because that's like so 90s, early 2000s. Man, I mean, all the computer companies started phasing out serial and probably around 2014, 2015. You about can't buy a laptop or a desktop computer that has a 9-pin serial on it anymore. So anyway, that's what it is. There's everything we need here. Like I say, that's the brains, and this cable right here is to plug in the expansion units and power, I think. No, power's on another connector. All right, so there's that. Now, here's the other one. This is the pretty sexy display. Honestly, guys, this is the first time I've unwrapped these. As you can see, the tape I'm cutting for the first time. I looked in the box and confirmed I had everything, but this is the first time I've actually worked with it. So there's the display. Connectors hook in here in the back, so I'm going to have to cut a hole in my dash to fit this profile right here and flush mount it so that it goes into the dash flush. Or I might try and make a tilt bracket. I don't know, something like that. Those are all things I got to work on here. All right, what else is in the box? Well, because they have 9-pin serial, you got to have a USB to serial adapter converter. Because as I said, you can't find hardly a laptop anymore that has a 9-pin serial on it. So I really wish they would just go ahead and update their unit to get rid of the 9-pin serial. So RPM, if you're listening or watching this by some chance, please update that to maybe a USB Type C, or at least a standard USB, something. And so we get rid of this converting cable. I mean, this is another source of failure. So why have it? Last thing you need when you're at the track is trying to troubleshoot a failed adapter cable. All right, so here's the 9-pin serial cable that you get with it. So it's serial, male to female, 9-pin serial. So you have this cable that plugs into the box, and then you have to take the other end of this, plug it into your adapter cable, and then plug it into the laptop and hope it all talks. That's the only thing that doesn't make any sense to me why they're doing that, why they haven't switched. All right, so I get a mounting bracket. I was hoping they'd send me the dual mounting bracket for the other unit, so that way I don't have to pay for 2 brackets, but this is what we got. We'll make do. This is the software, I'm assuming. But he already showed me how to download it, so I have that. And then I have all my cables. So now what they do, they label them. This is an analog sensor cable. So you take this cable, you plug it into the box, you run the cable to, you cut it to fit, and then you box all these cables back up, put them back in their bags, box them up, send it back to them, and then they'll put the appropriate end on them at no extra charge. That's all included in the deal. That way it makes it really a lot easier to run the cables, and you don't have to buy a crimp tool because they're using a different kind of connector. So I have 3 different crimping tools right now. Why buy another one? Let them do it. I mean, all it cost me is to ship this back, and they say they'll have them turned out in 24 to 48 hours. So this here, this is the power remote start cable. I already have a momentary switch set up in there, so I'll probably not be using the switch here that they send because I already have a setup in there. So that's that, and basically everything else in here is all the cables you need. Like this here is, this is engine RPM, and I have here, oh, this is both RPM. So the gray cable is the drive shaft RPM, and the black cable's engine RPM, gray cable's drive shaft RPM. So that's what's said in that one. And then, yeah, more analog sensor cables. So that's what we'll be doing probably this weekend, is getting all those installed and cut to fit. I gotta look, it just dawned on me I might be missing a cable. It's a remote start. What I'm thinking here, I need the cable that runs from the box up to the dash. Yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, there's 4 analog cables there. This is remote start cable. And this is the engine and RPM. This is the 5th. Put that there. Let's put that back in there. Put back in there. Yeah, I'm missing. I'll have to call them tomorrow. I am missing the cable. Huh. I'm missing one cable. I'll have to see. I have the dash assembly. The dash cable, that's what I'm not seeing. Oh, provide cable length and they will custom build. Okay. All right, I got it. So what they're saying here is basically I'll take a spare piece of wire or something that I have laying around. I'll route it to the display, and then that will give me an idea on the length I need. I'll always add some extra. I'd rather coil up a little extra than not have enough. So, so yeah, so I got to provide them the length, and then they'll do my build. So anyway, I got to get busy. I got a lot of work to do, guys. Season's already going to start here in what, another week if the weather holds. So I got to get busy and get these installed. So thanks for watching. Unboxing video on the RPM Performance Data Logger 5-channel system. Have a good one.